Good morning, everybody. It's Bob Abrazizi with 4-4 Golf. We're here at Eaglebrooke Golf Club in Lakeland, Florida. Today I'm going to do an outdoor PXG fitting. So what I'm going to try hitting is the Gen 8 iron, see how I like them, try a couple of the wedges, and change up the bag a little bit. So,
thanks for stopping by.
Okay, well, we're going to record now. We have Din over here. He's the actually fitting specialist for PXG. He's going to help us out. So Mike, he's working the camera, and hopefully we'll give you something good to look at. One thing I also wanted to tell you about the fitting is that I'm actually a referral specialist with PXG. So I have a referral code that you can use. So if you go online, pxg.com, go make your fitting. At the very bottom, there's a referral code. Put in 4-4 Golf. I'll put that up on the screen so you can see what it is. But if you put that code in, your fitting is free. So you do not have to pay for a fitting. It's normally $25 for a fitting. So you get a free fitting, and that's at any PXG location.
That's awesome. So you want to start with your 7-9?
Yeah, so just to get numbers, to get numbers on it, that's all.
Let me...
Okay, good morning, everybody. We're here at Eaglebrooke Golf Club. Din's here from PXG. Give us a little, tell us who you are and how you got involved with PXG.
Excellent. My name is Din Fuad. I'm the master fitter and sales rep for PXG here in West Coast of Florida. My background was competitive golf, so equipment is very important for me. Right after playing career, I went into teaching. So I wanted to learn all the mechanics. I need to know all the theories and everything, but this is the extra gear for us to make sure we dial everything in. So that's where I fell in love with basically all the mechanics and all the technicalities that we can do to help you become a better player, you know? This is a huge aspect for my players to do better, essentially.
Well, I mean, we know how important it is. Like, you know, one of the questions I wanted to ask you, I'm going to ask you now, why, if I can get clubs today off the rack somewhere or get fitted, why should I get fitted?
People use the analogy of just like clothes, you want to fit properly, right? But for me, every player has a tendency. That could be physical ability, that could be speed, but then also the path of how you move. So if I know your tendency, I know how to fix your, not swing, but tendencies.
Right.
To make your misses tighter.
Yep.
So the idea is we're trying to make life easier, and I can also help you develop the swing where you need it to be to get closer baseline. So hopefully you hit better shots, more straight shots.
And that's one thing, like with golf, length is awesome, dispersion is better. Always hit the middle. That's what I say.
That's priority.
If you can get people to hit the fairways, the game's a lot easier, because it's easier to hit a 150-yard shot from the fairway than it is from the woods.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Agreed.
So that's cool. Okay, so what we're going to do today, right now I am playing the Gen 7 0311Ps. I'm going to hit this to get a baseline, and then I'm going to try the Gen 8s and see which ones I like the best.
Let's do it. Perfect. TrackMan's ready whenever you are, sir.
Okay. That was the other thing too. I've been hitting these a lot left.
What's your preferred ball flight, Bob?
I mean, what I'm seeing right now is what I want. I want like a high
fade right there.
Yeah. No, not. Oh, but no. I like to actually turn it over. I like to hit a draw.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a big. That's why when these I've been hitting them left, which is like I never did, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, I'm like, because I know sometimes it's the grip. Because like I watch these videos, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, the grip's the most important thing. So I think sometimes when I don't roll my hand over, like showing off, you know, 2.5 knuckles. Yeah. Like, and I'll do that. I'll roll it over a little bit more. I want to hit thin.
So usually if you're trying to finish on the white flag, where would you aim?
If I actually knew my draw was actually on fire, I'd probably aim at the red flag.
Red flag?
Yeah,
okay.
so it would come back around.
Okay.
So it's just not coming around.
So you're lined up left of that spot right now, just so you're aware.
I got to tell you something. When I watch my videos, like I'm like, how do I hit the ball like at the green? Like, cause same like that's. And again, I don't know if it's my eyes are doing, that's making me not line up right. Yeah. But like I'll aim. It looks like I'm aimed for the woods when I'm trying to hit the white target over here. I'll aim myself a little bit more right.
Because I thought that last one was like a 3-yard draw, like really good swing. You were just aimed over there.
Okay, so let me come back a little bit more this way.
More like, you see the yellow flag just left of the white flag there?
Okay.
That'd be perfect.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's a little fadey, but.
Yep. We got a little bit of wind into our face here, so that'll really show the tendency of the flight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got enough numbers, you think?
Yeah. What's the yardage you're
usually? I hit this 160.
Spin around, just take a look at these numbers real quick. These range balls, they're 15% less compression.
Okay.
So we can add just a little bit to it, but this is what we're looking at right now. These are carry distance and this roll out distance.
Yep. So it's about right, like 150. Yeah. Well, that bottom one's probably like true to what I hit. And again. I know you said the ball's 15% I lose, but when I fade, I know I lose at least another 15, 20%. Yeah.
That was the most solid one that we hit. That was just a little left. We saw a little bit of a baby draw, but 148 carry essentially.
Okay.
Main thing for me is for example, if we're intending 160, right? I want to see that ball carries closer to that number, obviously, right? Because less rollout means more flag hunting.
Right.
So ideally, that's kind of where we want to be.
Okay.
So I'm curious. We'll play around here a little bit. You swing that shaft really well.
Yeah, I actually love the steel fibers. Love them.
So I figured while you're here, we'll scan through a few clubs. Okay. We'll do the T head, the P, and then we'll test through the XP. We'll check lie angle.
Actually, what was one thing I wanted to see? What was the actual club head speed?
79.
So 79. That's what I thought it was. Like right just under 80. Which that's borderline, right? Senior regular or no? Like as far as flex?
Depends on which shaft you're going into, because the more rigid the shaft, like steel fiber or MMT, you might want to go a little lighter shaft, heavier head. Okay. But then some of the flimsier shaft, you might want to go just a little bit stronger, because otherwise they'll spray at the same time. Okay. Can I measure your wrist to floor for a second, sir? I'll take that club from you. Okay. I'll have you face me if that's okay. Yeah. Let's go feet together, hands to your side, eyes on the horizon for me, please. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Okay. I step back to you.
So what's the importance of that? Just to make sure whether you need like standard length or?
It's length and lie angle for me.
Okay, lie angle, okay.
So length will be standard, but lie angle is where we wanna make sure we take care of so that we don't see that ball peeling left.
Yep.
So I noticed that the path is just a little bit across, but if the face opens up or the toe is down at point of impact, you're gonna see that bleed to the left. Okay. So if you're a drawer, it's one of those things where it's best to always see the ball move one way. Okay. So it's easy for you to aim, easy for you to execute the shot, obviously, right? So. Yep.
But I do like to be able to work the ball too, because like a couple of times, like when I play, I'll have to hit like when I was younger, all I could do was slice the ball. I could it wasn't a fade, it was just a straight up slice, And then as I got older and got better, I'm like, I can't turn the ball over the other way now. I'm only hitting draws, which again, like I prefer to do that. So yeah, the funny thing is like I actually hit the ball further now at 62 than I did like when I was his age. Cause like, yeah, because back then like if I hit like say a driver 250 yards, it was like I used to play with this old guy who's like 80 years old. He goes, Bobby, nice drive. He goes, 250 yards. He goes, 150 in the fairway and 100 in the woods. It's like I just couldn't keep the ball in play for the life of me.
Awesome. One minor detail here that we want to take a look at before we go. Take a look at these. This diagram shows us at point of impact, right? What's going to happen to the golf ball.
Okay.
So you see how it's reading toe down for those 2 shots. The only draw that we saw, do you see the line angle difference?
It was right.
Yeah, toe down means fade.
Okay.
Toe up means a little bit of a draw.
Okay.
Assuming if your face and your path is somewhat square.
Okay, so what is that, flat now or is that upright? Like,
Only 1 out of 5 shot was upright.
okay.
Everything else is toe down.
So what would this be have to be
We'll
set?
start standard.
Okay.
With that shaft, with that weight, we'll see where it stands, and then we'll make adjustment from there. Okay.
Okay.
This is the T head, sir.
Yep. I told you I love the smaller head on these.
Awesome. Same target, please.
Okay. I mean, that's the shot I want to hit, that draw.
That's gorgeous, Bob.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, some about the tees that I love, and I think I hit him more smaller the head.
Yeah,
I think the more precise you are.
Yeah.
I actually, one point, I actually got the STs. Mm-hmm. I love them. I just got no distance out of them.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't have the club head speed for them. But I love those heads. They were just so nice to hit.
Just accidentally left that one out.
Yep. That one I just, you know what's funny? When I snag in the back, like I can't stop my swing.
This ground is grainy right now.
But I mean, I do that a lot. Like I'll get snagged. Like I'll watch my wife. My wife plays a lot with me. Well, she plays every week with me. Soon as she has like any little react, like she stops.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just can't do it. Like once I get, yeah, once the train's going, I can't stop it.
Awesome.
I don't know if that ball flight's too high.
Yeah, it's not too high because your apex is only 80 feet.
Okay.
Which would be just nice. Mm-hmm. The big thing that we want to change is the amount of backspin that you're getting out of it. Because backspin obviously is amount of drag you're going to have to deal with when there's wind at the same time, right?
Yep.
And that's what floats the ball a little bit. These range balls are lighter, so you can really see whether if it's going to go up or maintain penetration. So seeing the spin rate getting to a 7400 when you're hitting it solid, that's enough to make the ball lift up instead of going forward, you know? So essentially you'll be able to get a little bit more distance if we can strengthen that spin rate a little bit. Without a doubt, you hit that one more solid.
Yeah,
right?
I'm telling you, it's like the smaller the head, the more precise I hit it. It's the weirdest technology.
Yep. One thing that's slightly different, there's a little bit more weight on the heel side here for you.
So more on the heel, it'll give you less?
Just 2 grams. And what that is, just like strengthen the inside part of the club. So like leaving it open is less. Like that tendency is gonna go away, I hope, over time. And that's why immediately you were able to turn that ball to the right, like easier, you know?
So what is it, 5 and 3 or 5 and 7?
You know, 6 over here on the
6
heel,
and 4 on the other side?
toe.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's always 10 grams?
Not necessarily. Depends on how you attack the golf ball. Right now your attack angle is like 1 degree down. Okay. So a little bit more is what I was chasing for.
Okay.
Very nice. Little pull, but that's a better ball flight.
Yep. Honestly, I almost feel like I'm aimed just left of that yellow flag.
That last one, yes.
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like, again, when I pigeon toe myself, like even when I'm at the driving range, if I try to aim for another target, like I'm usually way off because like I'm not setting my feet right.
That last ball you were lined up, maybe just inside the white flag there.
Okay.
You see how the ball's shooting further forward?
Yep.
That's awesome. So when we were warming up with your 7-iron earlier, the fastest ball speed we got was 110, and that one carried 147. That last one had 114 ball speed, 5,500 spin, and that was 157 carry. That's range balls. That's awesome, Bob.
That was just a bad hit.
Caught that a little heavy, but that's falling on your target though.
Yep.
That miss was 140 carry. Yep, that's the spot. Please tell me you love that ball flight.
I'm telling you, it's like, I mean, that's what I want, but I also want the distance with it too. Like,
yeah, absolutely. And so far, this is the longest setup that you've hit.
Now let's try the P's then. Let's see.
That was the P.
Oh, that was the P. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the P was
Which
the one
is
that
only
hit the
1
best.
degree stronger than the T head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby, will you have a second? Do you want to ask some of these questions you brought up?
Yeah. You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can do while you're doing it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. So one of the other questions I had for you now, if I get a set of irons, like I usually like playing either 5 to gap wedge, 6 to gap wedge. On the bottom end, the actual wedges I want to get. Are we going to be able to fit those in too? Because like, I mean, what should be, once you get to that point, what it should be, about 5 degrees difference, or?
It depends on the yardage gapping that you need, but the idea is we sort everything out during the fitting.
Okay.
That way, when you get the clubs, they're ready to go, and what we do from there is continue to dial things in. But the idea is when you have an iron, especially with the set like P or XP, there are 5 degrees gapping between pitching wedge and 9-iron, pitching wedge to gap wedge.
Yep.
So as you get into regular wedges, we don't have polymer in them anymore, so they don't have the same amount of like smash factor.
That makes sense.
That is something to consider, right? So as we get into the wedges, we might see 4 degrees, we might even see 5, but it depends on the player. That's why we do the fitting process. With TrackMan, that helps quite a bit as well, because we get to check spin loft, we check the distance, and from there we dial things in together.
So one question I actually asked it on one of the PXG Facebook pages to see if anybody had. The XPs come with a sand wedge and a lob wedge.
Yep.
So that's the difference. Like you probably hit those further than, like if it was like whatever the degrees were in the either the Sugar Daddy 3s or the Stick'ems.
Yes, sir.
So that's the difference. Because like I always wondered, but like, because like for me, like sometimes if you play the whole set the same, it feels better. Because like I play my Sugar Daddy 3s and sometimes like I hit it great, and then other times like I'm like 75% of the times I hit it well, 25% like I'll top it. And I don't
really,
because it's like I like the same style club. So
yep. That's one aspect of it, and another aspect is the SD3, SD2s. The head's a little heavier.
Yep.
So we want to make sure to help you with the gapping, we first need to help you hit the ball solid.
Okay.
With that said, we match the swing weight, and that's something that people tend to overlook.
Yep.
Because the SD3s are heavier than the regular irons.
Okay.
But if you match things up, your strike gets better, and from there your gapping gets predictable.
So that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go on to
Good question.
What's the next one we're gonna hit now? The
XP.
XP. Okay.
Yes. Figure we hit all 3.
Okay.
Right?
So we're gonna
Just
try
to
the
see
XP.
what kind of results we're getting out of it.
Okay.
Let's have some fun. This one should be far.
I'm actually gonna go between the white and the yellow. That's gonna be my target. And then we got it a little thin. These are standard, like lies?
Yes.
Okay.
Similar weight, everything. The only thing that's different is the size of the head so far.
Honestly, the piece felt a lot better.
Yeah, I'm noticing lower, like the strike is lower on the club face.
Yep. That was a better strike, but still not turning over like I like it.
Yeah, and I also think that's when we start to get into territory where the flight is too low. If the green's elevated, when that lands, it's going to
just
release
run right
30,
through.
40 feet, so that doesn't help you get closer.
Okay.
I definitely like the P head the most so
Okay.
far, because you were able to get that 80 feet apex, and the ball carried 155 to 160.
Okay.
So that's closer to the intended yardage that you're looking for.
Okay.
I think that's best. Yeah.
Okay.
And then 6 gram on the heel, 4 grams on the toe side. That's
Okay.
what we should do. And same shaft that you're familiar with, steel fiber,
Okay.
70 gram.
Okay. And then what about the so next we want to do the wedges?
Yeah.
I want to actually try. Yeah, like I saw these. I really want to try these.
Yeah. So I got the Stickum wedges, and I also have the SD3.
Yeah, let's try these ones. So these just came out recently, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
They're a successor to the 0311 wedges, forge wedges.
I'm gonna tell you, these are much sexier. These are much.
Well, they're clean look.
Yeah, yeah.
They're slightly lighter.
Yep.
So between the SD3 and the Stickum wedges, we do notice SD3 still spins a little bit more. But the one advantage on the Stickum wedges, they're all full faces.
Yep, okay.
Full grooves, right?
Okay.
And a lot of players like that, especially here in Florida, sticky roughs.
Okay.
Right?
So actually, one other question I have for you on the P's.
Yes, sir.
Because those are because like I told you, I like doing 2 degrees strong.
Yep.
Do we have to try as 2 degrees strong, or should I just
I would not go any stronger, sir.
No?
Because in order for you to reach that 80 feet apex, we need the ball to launch
Okay.
at that height. So,
Okay.
which is essentially 1 degree stronger from traditional loft is where we're sitting.
So which one? Where are the numbers for that one, so I could see them? The P's.
We hit it so solid, we didn't hit many golf balls.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's carry. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep. Otherwise, that's warm-up yardages, carry distance.
Yep.
And that was the T head, which you hit decent, but then we saw some missed patterns,
Yep.
and that's the P head.
Okay.
And that had the tightest ball speed, in
And then-
between golf balls.
and you said
to
what
me,
were-
that's very important.
What was the ball? You said
114.
114. Okay.
Yep. And every mile an hour is around 1.6 yards, right? So we
Okay.
can do the math pretty quickly because we started at 106 ball speed. 106.8 was the fastest.
Okay.
So to gain 1 mile an hour is awesome, but to gain,
Yeah.
like 8, it's incredible.
So and what's the gap wedge on that one?
On the P,
Yeah.
that will be 49.
49. So then, what should I look at? Like a 54 and a 58? Like I'm gonna tell you something. I don't like 60s. I don't know why. I can't hit a 60 for the life of me.
That's a lot of loft.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lot of loft, especially for how grainy things are here in Florida, right? Because we get 2 extremes. It's either really dry, almost drought, or super wet.
Right.
But usually when it's wet, it's also really grainy. So we have to be careful with bounce selection, swing weight.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like,
Yeah.
should I, if I get 2 wedges, should I get one with like a larger bounce, like more bounce than the other one, or should I get both? Like, because I know like every time I get fit, it's always 10 degrees. But should I get a 10 and what's in the other one? 13, 14?
13.
13.
13. Well, you can look at it 2 different ways. World's best players have both. Why? Because when I go here, I play with this one. When
Yeah.
I go here, I play with this one.
But-
And sometimes the condition changes. Players like us, we tend to find something that's more versatile, something that fits kind of in the middle, so I can kind of fit both conditions.
Okay.
So you can take both approach, Majority of the time, I want to know how you use your wedges. Because if you use certain wedges, mostly scoring side inside 60 yards, we'll play the grind specifically for those short shots. Because every once in a while you hit full swings. But there are certain like approach wedges where you're going to hit more full swing than you do short shots. So the bounce might be a little bit different. That's where we'll decide together.
So I'm going to tell you my Achilles heel is the number you just said, 60 yards and in.
And in.
I can't I try to actually lay up to like 100 yards because like I
Really?
know that like, either my gap wedge or my 52 that I'm playing now, I can hit those well.
Certainly.
But when I start getting inside, like even 85, because I can hit my 56 about 85 if I hit it full.
Yeah.
Once I start getting inside there, like my game changes. It's like that. That's what I was telling you. Remember I told you like with my wedges, I'm like 75-25. Like 75% of the times I might hit it the right distance, a little short, and then other times I just blade it and like my 60-yard shot turns into like 120. It's
How
like
far does pitching wedge travel usually?
usually with my sevens was about 125.
Okay. How about gap wedge?
Gap wedge was about 115.
And then you say you have a 52?
Yeah, I have a 52
far
and a
does 52
56.
travel?
The 52, well, the 52, I didn't realize I had it bent to 50, so it was probably like
Almost
100, 105.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, but I want it to be about 100. Like the next club I want is 100,
Yeah.
and then I want something probably like 75, 80. I mean, if we can go shorter, like if I can even do like 60, because then I can make up the gap with the 52, and like because the 52, the more upright the face is, I'm all right. When it starts getting tilted, can't do anything with it. It's like it's like someone giving me a fork to eat soup. You know, it's like yeah. I'm telling you, it's
Rocks your
terrible.
world,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. It just changes everything
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
Yep.
I got you. Yeah, we'll get things dialed in here.
See, one of the things, like, did you notice, like, when mine hit, like, I noticed that too, even my regular wedge, it hits and it doesn't, like, roll back, it actually rolls sideways. I don't know if you saw, like, I mean, obviously it hit the side of the hill here
yeah,
too.
it did land on a little side hill
Yeah.
there.
That might be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it always takes that bounce to, is it maybe side hill over there too?
That is definitely slope because the spin axis on your shot is actually tilting right. So if that were to land, that should have spun a little right.
Okay.
That should have.
That one, I think I towed it. Like, I'd be happy with all those. It's, I tell you, the one that I blade that I'm not happy with. What kind of what's that give me, like 60, 70?
67 carry
See,
with
that's
that
like,
last
and
one, yeah.
that's what I would like if I get hit something like that,
Yeah.
70 with this.
And naturally a 58 will do that for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because based off club head speed, 56 should get you closer to 85.
But I can use this
85.
out of the sand, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can, yeah. Especially the deeper the bunker.
Yeah. Look at the difference though too, like in the depth of the divots.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Shaft is shorter, so you'll definitely swing steeper. So
Yep.
naturally the divot will get in a little bit more. And plus you're getting to the back end of the drive range, it is a little fluffier.
Yep. That was my fault.
Just flared it a little. Got 58 carry and then 60 carry on that last two.
See, it's just leaking just a little left. So if I pick up the toe, for you that would be flat or upright.
What do you mean by pick up the toe?
Like if I instead of keeping it like flat,
That means upright.
upright. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Just put it down, pick up the toe a little bit. Yeah, that's a straighter ball for me.
And naturally, because of how much steeper you swing, for these, I would not mind going like half of a degree upright, so you
Okay.
wouldn't have to set your hand so far down.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, because that's the thing when I start getting like certain clubs that like
Yeah.
I set square and then others I gotta like, and then I have to remember every time I get out there which clubs I'm doing what with.
Now that I'm seeing how your hands are set up, definitely just tweak the lie angle.
Yeah, see how much the straighter that is? Because that's where I'm trying to hit it, like just over that hill. And that was thick too.
76 second to last ball, that was 64.
Yeah, and I hit that one thick, so.
Okay. So we got that option. Now, of course, since we're doing wedges, I would prefer for you to try hitting the half shots as well, like 40 yards, 50
Okay.
yards, okay? Just to explore how the wedge feels, especially when you're making contact,
Okay.
how it flies. Yeah, perfect. Let's start
If
a
I
new
slide
line.
over a little bit, I'll be all
Yeah,
right?
please, yeah, let's start
Okay.
a new line.
Yeah, because I don't want to come into hit the trackman.
1 second, Bob. Me
I don't wanna-
track man a little bit. I got you. Good move, sir. Swap with you here.
Okay.
7 iron, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, I really want to try your drivers out. That's probably the number one thing.
Now I'm going to ask you a question as a
Sure, Bob.
teaching pro.
Yep.
Oh, let me get the camera. So I know we want to do the half shots. When you do the half shots, do you choke down more?
Always.
Okay.
For me, I think whenever you're inside 3/4 swing, you should always choke down.
Okay.
And what that is just because like putting, like riding, the closer you are to that lead, it's easier to control.
Okay.
So whenever you're on top of the golf ball, easier to get access to the golf ball. you
Okay.
know? And I think it's easier for you to add shaft lean and all that good jazz you need to hit the ball solid. Yep.
See, that one I'm all right with. It's the one that's a little closer.
That was 52 carry.
Yep.
See if you can go 40
See, I want to try
carry.
to hit like, what was it?
40.
40? Okay. That's what ends up happening, just like those shots.
Now, because they're slightly delicate shots, doesn't mean you have to deviate the way you make contact. Still take the same divot, the same way how you attack down at the ball. A little long. Here's one little trick, Bob. Narrow out your stance a little bit. That'll be
Okay.
a governor to the swing.
Okay.
Go same size of swing.
Better.
Do you feel how your power got cut short a
Yep.
little bit, right? So that way you can swing as aggressively to the ball,
Okay.
but the stance is how you pretty much, take a little heat off of it. That last one was 44 carry.
Yep. That'll be, I mean, I was looking at like the brown spot right over there, right before the hill.
Yeah.
Right there.
Great.
Which
That's
one
exactly
feels
right.
more solid when you hit it? This one or the previous one?
I think this one actually felt better.
I had a
But-
feeling you were going to say that.
But honestly, I think I want to mix them up. I think I want to do this, the 58 with the 13.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah. And then do the other one with the 10.
For the fuller swing,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. I
Yeah.
think that's the best way to go.
Yep. And then, like, as far as going through the sand, like, I mean, I like that. That's good.
Yeah. Try to open up the club face. It's fluffy enough here where you can kind of slide underneath it. Try one where you open face and play like almost a bunker shot. Now this is gonna sound a little bit weird to ask, but I want you to physically hit it like an inch behind the golf ball and see what happens.
Oh,
it
slick.
will glide.
Do you want me to hit a
Yes, sir, I do.
flopper?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want you to hit more like a bunker flop instead of like a grass flop.
Oh, okay.
Like physically hit an inch behind,
Okay.
just so you can see how the club glides.
If you got a regular flex. And I also
Like this because of the bounce? Like this will slide better than the 10?
Yes, you'll generate way more bounce at the bottom when you do so.
I just want to see if I can flop it. There you go.
And think of the advantage when it gets a little bit wet, right?
This is,
Because you know it's going to glide. So
yep.
advantage. Mentally, it's an advantage. So hopefully, it's easier to execute.
Okay.
Okay. So based off law, for example, let's say if we're going with the Gen 8 Ps, your pitching wedge is going to be 44 degrees. Your gap wedge is going to be 49 degrees. So 5 degrees gapping.
Yep.
But where I would take it is we go 53, 58. The 53, I want to set it instead of 54, 58. I want it 53 instead because more of an approach.
Do you have a 54? I mean, a 53, or does it go 54 back one or the other way?
I would go 54, strengthen 1 degree.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
So that way easier to get any tight lies, downhill lies, even
Okay.
out of the rough, you're going to be able to get more access to the golf ball. You know?
Okay.
I think that would be the move.
Okay.
Then your gapping will be perfect.
Okay.
And again, why we want only 4 degrees between the G wedge and the next one is simply because the G wedge has polymer in it.
Yep.
That one's going to be hot. So the next wedge, we want to get that a little bit closer so you only see 10 to 12 yards.
Okay.
And then from there, we back to usual.
Okay.
Okay?
I actually had these too. I love these clubs. These are the ones I got rid of to get the ones I have now, the Gen 7s.
Those irons are so good
Yeah.
for me. So I went and played yesterday. I shot 66. And my irons are the best thing.
Yeah.
I got the new T heads, but they go too far. It sounds silly. They went too far to
You don't
a
have to
point where.
brag. You don't have to brag in front
Well,
of me.
same thing with the XPs, right? It's like
Yeah, yeah.
it goes far, but
Yeah.
it's like, man, it doesn't help.
Doesn't hold.
'Cause
Right,
now,
right.
Now you're at the point where like, oh man, like I'm having a hard time like learning. So I just gotta dial that in, dial the loft back in.
back.
I appreciate you.
Yep. Here's my clip.
That's beautiful.
I think the steel fiber is hitting better though.
Steel fiber got you a little bit more height.
Yep.
And steel fiber is actually a little bit further. So big difference
I can
is
feel like that one ballooning. Is the spin higher on it?
no,
No?
it's actually the other way around, lower.
Is it?
So one thing I noticed right away, instead of 114 ball speed, that maxed out at 109.
Okay.
So essentially we lost a little bit, you know.
So
and
then
contact, we're starting to catch it a little low on the club face.
Okay.
MMT is more rigid.
Yeah.
So I think that steel fiber is a really good option. You'll
Okay.
get a little bit more height, a little bit more spin, and that'll give you a stopping ability.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, Gen 8P, 6 gram weight on the heel, 4 gram on the toe side, steel fiber 70 grams, and mid-size grips for you.
Okay. I actually play the oversize.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, these are the ones I have
Jumbo?
here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my old set. That's he's playing those now.
Yeah. Who put the grip on for you?
I did. I actually put them a little. I put it upside down.
Yeah,
But I pigeon-toed it a little bit too. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
is that?
Because like
Grip angle?
no, because like what I noticed is when I keep the club like this, I hit it better. Like when it's too closed or like this is like where I want to see it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because if you look at all of my clubs are like that. Like what I do, I put them on, and like I'm like when I put it down on the ground, I'm like I don't like the way this sits because like I noticed I hit them better when I keep that face
Yeah.
like this.
I noticed.
Yeah, versus if I do anything else to it, you know.
Yeah, I noticed like a 15-degree offset,
Yeah.
and I noticed all of them were that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I figured that was a preference.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's funny because when I was like growing up, I was working at a clubsmith shop. My good friend of mine who played on the Asian tour, he has his like clubsmith shop, and every time there's a tour guide that came in, they will specifically say, "I want that spine a little on the right, on the left," because their drawers or their faders.
Right,
And
'cause
they want to make sure it's that way. Because as soon as they hold it, they're like, "That's not
And
right."
that's the same thing when I because I hit a drawer. If that club face is closed, I'll be like, no, I can't even use this club anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to show you something.
So I'm glad you do your own grips.
Yeah, because like I that was one of the first things I learned how to do.
Yeah.
I'm like you got to change your grips like at least once a year, sometimes
Exactly.
more. Like because I practice 4 times a week, so I go to driving range 4 times a week,
Yep.
and then I play like once or twice a week. So like once you lose your grip on the club,
Oh,
that's
boy.
it. You're done.
Yeah,
Like
you're
and
done.
the same thing with the
sliding
gloves.
around.
Like I have 9 million gloves because like once I play, like I start seeing a little bit of like where like then it becomes the bag I have over there is my practice bag, my
Practice
Sunday
bag.
bag.
Love
so
it.
it goes to there.
Yeah.
But I keep the new clubs on the other one. So when I start going out in the course and I notice like I'm either fading the ball a lot or hooking it, right away I change my glove and it changes everything.
Refresh.
Yeah, it just changes
absolutely.
everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think what I want to do then, I want to order the clubs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So my feeling is that if I get a 5-iron, it'll probably go, I'm going to guess probably with these little jacked up more, probably like 190-ish, I'm going to guess. So I got to see what this number is, because if this is the same, then,
That was 190.
yeah. That's the only problem with this one, though. Sometimes I hit it well, sometimes. But you know what it is? It's like, swing better. Keep low, drag low. Like that.
That's beautiful.
When I remember to drag it low, I like if I come up too quickly, it's like my whole sink gets messed up. What was that one? About the same 180 something?
Yeah, 172 carry, 185 rollout.
Okay. Let me hit one more.
So 7-iron earlier was 155 to 160 carry, rolled out 65. So 75 with the 6-iron, so this comes in just nicer. So yeah, we can definitely omit the 5-iron because
Okay,
this
so
comes
stay
in
with
as
this.
a
Okay.
5-iron. That's a 22 degree?
This is 22, yeah. Yeah, I kind of noticed like, because I actually have a 25, but it seems like the 25 didn't go as long as my 5-iron when I had it.
And then shaft in the irons. Do we want to do a stock shaft and then you swap over to
Yes.
steel fiber?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do the MMTs because that's what he plays anyways.
Any preference on which kind of MMT? 80 gram, 105?
No, this I think we had this
70?
70s. I think it was 70s.
okay.
Yeah.
So got Gen 8 0311P, left hand chrome, 6 iron down to the G wedge, standard loft, standard lie. The only thing custom about the head is a 6 gram on the heel, 4 gram on the toe side.
Okay.
And we have the stock MMT 70R. Do you want the grips on, right? Because you guys are just gonna pull
Yeah,
that
yeah,
and
'cause
put it,
we're-
right?
yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I was gonna leave them.
No, because I was gonna do if I was gonna flip them, I would just leave them off because I've done that before too. I've ordered them with the PXG things and told them just leave them on the side.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then
Pleasure, Bob.
I want to thank you so much.
That was a great time.
So here's the deal. I ended up going with Gen 8 0311Ps, Stickum wedges, and there's a surprise there too, but I can't mention the surprise. But there's a surprise also in there, and I hit you set me up pretty good. I hit those those clubs really nicely, both of them.
Yeah, I mean, you gain 8 mile an hour more ball speed. We got your carry distance from like 142, 45 to like 55, 57. So
Yep.
that's beneficial because we're seeing less rollout too. So more flag hunting for you, man.
Coming down and just sticking on the greens, how I like
Yes,
it.
sir. Yep. And we got the gappings proper as well. So play with them.
Yep.
Let me know how they go. If we need to fine tune them along the way, so we will do so for you.
Sounds good. And how long? 2 weeks?
Probably a little bit less, usually 10 to 12 days. Okay.
Then I'll do a follow-up video because we're gonna, the first thing. As soon as I get them, I'm gonna go out there and play them.
Absolutely.
then
Yeah,
again,
pleasure, my friend.
I
Great to meet
appreciate
you.
it. It was
Yes,
great
sir.
meeting you.
Glad I could help.
Watch us together. We're gonna be collaborating. Remember, pxg.com. Set up your fitting. 44 Golf. Use for your referral code. No charge. And I was out here a lot more than an hour. I'll tell you that.
We were just having fun.
Yep, we
Pretty good.
talked and we had a good time and helped me out.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Happy I could help.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.